Wow. Season 7,
First of all,
episode 6.
I think it feels like forever.
It does feel like forever, doesn't it? It's been a long time.
Anyway, we best not jabber on too much because we've got purely for one reason. Me and Josh are going on holiday in a few weeks' time, starting from today. A few weeks' time, we're on holiday. And then by the time we get back, we say, in the UK, we say, if you've got brothers and sisters, children of your own, well, they're all children anyway. But we say children go back to school by the time we get back. So today we're going to put, if you like, put it simply, 2 episodes into one.
Yeah.
So, Josh, just explain a little bit quickly what we're going to do. Oh, and first of all, before we start, ignore the hair colours because me over here, me being the oldest, grey hairs, you know, Jerry Hold, grey hairs.
Yeah.
James, over 50, grey hairs. Hammond, nearly 50, not quite grey. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
So Josh, what are you doing today then?
So then, for this episode, as of course you mentioned that me and you are going on holiday, we've decided to add a little bit of a treat. We've decided to not just put one car in, but we're going to put 2 cars in.
Yep. And the first car, and usually we would be outside to the rear of this car, but for this one video, well, it's one Josh anyway. And yes, it is the free one at the casino, which is no longer.
Here it is.
Which will come to more in Conversation Street a bit later on. Now, if you don't mind making your own way to the track, please, that would be good.
Of course.
And due to time, because we are doing 2 episodes in one, thanks for editing it, we best move our asses. So
We best move our
asses on the track.
Yep, we'll see you guys on the track in just a second. Okay then guys, we are here.
Don't worry, I'm on my way. Just arriving. Don't worry, I'm on my way.
Colton has just arrived.
There we go.
In the Bentley.
Yep. And although I know the Bentley as well, I think what I've tried to do is it on the original Bentley. With But well, me and Josh do provide the most of the cost of these episodes anyway.
So I guess we'll do Bugatti first.
Yes, best. Yeah, best first. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm just walking across.
Okay, Hammond's just popped off for a second, but he should be back.
He should be back shortly.
And also, for the sake of this episode, just for this episode only, and maybe something in the future, we haven't decided yet. We're not doing the drift test though. We're doing something different that you'll see in a minute. And hopefully, if he doesn't leave us, then we'll help him. You'll see.
Yep. So then, is the Bugatti Divo ready?
No. Yes, this is the new Bugatti. Well, it's not new. It's around about 2018, I think it came out in real life. 2018, and now it is new to Los Santos. So yes, what we believe is the Bugatti Divo, the successor to the Chiron. So, question is it faster than the Chiron? And as we go along, Josh will tell you the results of previous attempts before this episode aired.
I will. So, for this lap, are you ready?
Yep, let's go then.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh, lovely start off the line. And lovely rips also. So, like,
yes.
previous attempts of the Bugatti Divo, considering this is without a spoiler.
Yes.
Also do as well.
Yes. As this was a free Bugatti, as I won off the wheel, I thought I decided to try a few experiments, which was concerning the spoiler.
Also my idea as well. Thank you very much. Being the main host.
In the main host, your idea. We had a few problems No, the first one was we had the big spoiler.
Slightly.
And that one was 28 seconds, which was quite slow and quite bad.
Yes, it did seem slow.
And
Oh, speaking of the devil, just pause it there a second. Then we lost that time.
okay, before we continue, I'll reveal the lap time. That was
Actually, Josh, I've got a better idea. How about, because we're short on time, you save them for conversation stream?
oh, good idea. So as Lewis gets the Bentley ready,
Yep. This actually, well, I've done a little bit of research myself, and apparently this version, which is called the I don't know how GTA pronounce it, but the Ennius Paragon, this is actually, well, if you complete all the missions for Mrs. Baker, you get the armoured version. This is the armoured version. So considering it's armoured, maybe in the future, who knows, we'll do the optional as well. But this version is free. So we've got a free version. As has Hammond over there.
yeah. So is the Bentley ready?
Yes, I believe so.
Okie dokie then.
And to point out to you, Captain Slow, this is actually the Continental GT.
The Bentley
Which,
Continental.
according to my research, is very similar to the one that Hammond drove in Gran Tour Season 3, which is not on just
Season 3,
finished. So, April I think it was, it finished.
Yeah.
About April I think.
Okay
yeah.
then, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Now Josh, just explain that problem as we are driving the Bentley, because the problem actually lies with the Bugatti. Explain that problem quickly.
Yeah, I mean, we tried it.
Problem.
A slight problem was we had a spoiler problem, which means the higher the spoiler, the more pressure it puts on the more downforce on the car.
Spoilers can provide grip. Downforce is what makes them go twice as fast, which is why the Chiron and the original Veyron had what we call the air brake spoiler, where it tilts up and down to keep the air flowing, which gives the car a bit of a push, if you like.
Yeah.
Also slows it down. Estimates on Need for Speed over the years, I have to admit, myself, was roughly 10 seconds to stop the Veyron convertible. The Grand Sport, as they called it back in the day.
Yeah.
Now,
Bad.
part of my next experiment, Josh, while you're doing that, just go and grab the Bugatti for me, would you?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Actually, yes, you... yes, you go grab the Bugatti, I'll grab the... And come over here, and this will look familiar to you, because...
Yeah.
You'll see. So, again, due to time, we'll cut this part out, even though we're only driving to the end of the track. But we're short on time, so... We'll see you guys in a sec for something a little different.
See you guys in just a sec.
Yeah, we go.
Now this is very different. Very different.
Only for this episode.
Only for this
Possibly
episode.
in the future.
Now this is for when we have two cars called a drag test.
Yeah. A simple drag race, if you like.
Yeah.
Now, like proper drag cars, we've already done this.
Yeah.
All the
So-
times. Will it work in GTA? Who knows? Let's find out. In 3, 2,
2,
and
1.
go! Oh yes, and there's the sticky bomb to say go. I forgot about that. Well, the Bentley gets a good start.
Well, my goodness me.
Okay. Does the spoiler help the Bentley then?
That,
How's supposed to get through there?
well, interestingly, and that is a shock result.
Yes! Oh, shocking results! Oh! Oh!
Well,
For the first ever drag race, oh, I'm impressed. The Bentley is victorious.
wow.
Victoria for Great Britain! Woo! Sorry, France.
Defeat for the
Oh
French.
shit, I forgot about Griezmann.
Sacre.
Me? You lost. Oh mon dieu. No baby, no, Griezmann, you didn't win. And to explain that real quick, me and Josh took the piss out of Griezmann's crocodile celebration in FIFA 19, which actually to us seems like Baby Shark. So had Josh have won, well, we'd have got Baby Shark. That little trend in the UK, which I haven't heard of. I'm sure.
But unfortunately not on this occasion.
Hammond seems to go AWOL on this episode for today. Don't know why. But with that said, without seeing he'll be in Conversation Street for sure. So we'll see you guys again very shortly.
Very shortly after that surprising results, and in Conversation Street we will reveal the times of both cars.
Yeah, real times, and as well as of today, we have exactly 4 days to go. But in Europe, to buy players, what we call our transfer window, we do this, we say that like that. Me and Josh actually do have American viewers, so we try to make sure, because we know that American people don't exactly understand our way of saying things. So, what we call football in Europe,
Americans call soccer.
American soccer, which we do a bit of both, but in this case we'll call it football. Okay? So, with that said, in Europe, our transfer window shuts in exactly 5 days. Exactly 5 days. No, 4. Sorry, 4 days. So, well, we're all at the studio anyway, of course. Again, we cut this part short for the transition. So, yes, we'll see you shortly for the football transfers. Some very interesting ones.
And we will see you guys in Conversation Street.
Just quickly before we start, if you noticed, Hammond is here, but he's not in Conversation Street at the moment. He's actually not doing anything in the session at the moment, so you might get kicked shortly, because we've seen it. If you can hear it slightly?
Might hear it just a bit. But
yeah, at the moment, we think he's, well, we like to put it nicely, but we think his mother is doing a lot of complaining for some strange reason. So with Hammond's mother moaning at him, sorry Kearns, with his mother moaning at him, he's not here. So he'll catch up when the video uploads later on.
Yes.
So, other than the Hammond we're about to hear, which is the real Hammond, welcome to Conversation Street, without our Hammond. Conversation Street. That was actually the one where Jeremy dropped a statue on James's head.
Yeah.
So James, I will say on that note, considering that was a 1,000-ton statue, how was your head?
I would probably say badly bruised.
Badly bruised? Any sign of concussion or brain damage?
I'd say.
Can you function? Because I'm sure I could do the episode myself. if you need to exit now, feel free.
I think I have a crack score.
Can you continue? Continue. If so, thumbs up now, please.
I can continue.
If not, I'm at that door now.
I think I am okay to continue.
Perfect. Okay then. So, Josh, today's Conversation Street. What should we start with?
Well, let's get the lap times out the way. Having to reveal.
Oh yes. Oh yes, because we got down to explaining the problem with the Miata.
Yeah. If you guys didn't see what happened last part, I'm sure you did. The Bentley. These should be in transitions. So if you should remember it by now. If not, there might be a few changes. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see how the editing process goes. Let's reveal the Continental GT Bentley. Let's see how fast it went, and the lap time it recorded was 26.1. So that's a good result.
Not bad, not bad.
And for the Bugatti Divo, now I should point out we've had a few practices, and the fastest it's gone was
what was fastest originally?
The fastest was
compared to the Chiron, which has a airbag spoiler.
Yeah. The Chiron was 25.9, but in the practices.
And time to beat for the Divo then
was 25.6, which is.
And that was up with the spoiler.
And that was which was without the spoiler, but with the spoiler was 26.8.
Okay, so what about today? Does it kind of remain the same?
Without the spoiler, the Bugatti Divo did it in 25.3.
And what was the one originally?
It was 25.9. So
3,
smashed it.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So
0.6 seconds faster.
So
Wow.
that's an incredible result.
Okay, that's good then. And again, as we confirmed at the start,
Yeah.
yes, we can hear Hans Mulder complaining, so we do apologise about that. But
Yeah.
we'll try our best to continue.
Yeah.
And if Hammond leaves the session all of a sudden, I think we'll understand why.
Yeah. But you should be able to still hear him through.
But then between some of us, some of our favourite subscribers, me and Josh don't approve of Hammond's mother. She's a bit of a moaner. She just likes to moan a lot. Sorry, Hammond. We love you, Wheeler.
Yep.
Anyway.
So,
moving
with that
on.
being said, I think it's time to move on to talking about the Bugatti spoiler problem.
Yes, so we did explain briefly in the last part, but we didn't explain a little more in more detail. And then we have some interesting news, well, right here, regarding European football, soccer, if you know.
Yeah. So, talking about the Bugatti first.
Also, don't forget, because don't forget, the Bentley had the opposite
Oh, yeah.
problem. The opposite problem. So a bit of both, also. So yeah, go on.
The Bugatti had a bit of a problem with a spoiler. It was with the spoiler. It was recording slower times, so it was
Actually, say if you're on your way to Sandy Shore and you're going down that, what we say, motorway in the UK. If you're going down that highway, freeway towards Sandy Shores, because that's say bloody quick, right? Bloody quick. But the problem was, our track, which is basically LSAA's runway, being flat, it was slower. So we tried a lower spoiler. Again, a lower spoiler. Didn't work. So, that's what we resulted in. However, again, problem with the Bentley.
Well, the Bentley.
Slight problem. Again, slight problem.
Slight problem again with the spoiler, but opposite. So I think it was
on the road. It was fast as hell, without the spoiler. Really fast, unbelievable. Considering it is armoured.
Yeah.
Considering it is armoured, because it's free for completing the Mrs. Baker missions in the casino update, which is available now. If you haven't noticed, I'm sure lots of you have noticed already.
Yeah.
And again, with the spoiler, surprisingly, and as we saw in the drag test, sorry guys, a bloody fantastic result for Britain. Hey!
Beating the French,
so I'm happy.
Surprisingly.
Yay! Oh, mon Dieu. So, yes, that is basically the problem. We don't know what's never happened before. Why has that happened before?
Well, it has happened. I think. So.
Hello.
Ah, Alan's back! Yay! Go on, Alan, get your ass out of the conversation street. Now, because we've just, we've done something especially for you in Conversation Street. But you'll see where this episode airs. But again, I think that's for some of our favourite subscribers, and for us three as good friends for a long time, it stays between us. So we'll explain later.
Yeah.
So, we'll let you know, and then you'll catch up later on.
Hey.
So, yeah.
Now, with that being said, that's just what happens with the spoiler problems. So we've had to come to an agreement that without the spoiler,
this one occasion, it's never happened before. Never happened before.
we had a drag race, and a very good result for Great Britain.
Yes, thank you. I am happy. Right. Now, on the topic of football.
Football.
Europe. Sorry,
Right.
Americans. Sorry, American subscribers.
So,
Hammond. Oh, okay. So, on topic of football, Josh, today is a special day. Tell the viewers why.
it certainly is. Well,
Well, it's been special in 4 days at least.
well, in 4 days. We have some very exciting news. In just 4 days' time, the Premier League is back.
Oh yes.
And of course,
Not Premier League. We don't know exactly what they are. I'm sure we'll keep you updated in the future episodes.
yeah,
Not only that, we have La Liga. Excuse us if these aren't pronounced perfectly. La Liga, Bundesliga in Germany, and La Liga in Spain, and
yes,
Serie A.
Serie A.
Serie A in
Italy.
Italy, which includes Juventus. So yeah, thank you, Noel. I know we're not doing that this episode. Sorry. So,
Now,
where
of
should we
course,
start?
with the Premier League back itself, of course, as many of you Premier League fans know, we had to say goodbye to Fulham, Huddersfield and Cardiff, and we have
Yeah.
to welcome Norwich, Sheffield United and Aston Villa.
But Josh, hang on, before you continue, have we ever revealed our football teams?
Oh, yes, we did. We did, if you remember.
we?
Because if
Oh,
you
that's not a bloody long time ago.
we did. That was when our friend
When
Ryan.
was it? What was it? Cup game, was it?
It was when we had our friend Ryan, not Ryan Kirsten-Hammond. We had Ryan.
Oh, yes,
playing the stick, and we revealed our football teams.
Yes.
Now, me, I'm a West Brom fan, and Lewis is an Aston Villa fan, which is
Yes.
now in the Premier League.
Now, we apologise to any other fans of these following clubs out there, but being fans of certain teams, we have our, how should I put this nicely,
Yeah.
towards other teams. Two of them, apologies if you're fans of these teams, please leave comments, but just don't mention these two football teams or results between West Brom and Villa, and we'll be... Wolves, we don't do Wolves, sorry.
Nope.
Wolves fans,
Wolves fans,
not happening,
nope,
not
nope.
happening.
And,
But
and we
my biggest hate of them all,
and we don't do
apologies if
Birmingham
this
City.
contains strong language. Did you just swear, Mr. Onion? Slash Joe. Did you just swear? In my chance party.
Sorry, I just.
Did you just mention a football team that I hate?
Sorry, I was just mentioning.
Excuse me. Yes, I hate Birmingham City.
What's your language?
What?
I was about to say, what's your language?
What, as I call them, Birmingham
Shitty.
Shitty. Shitty. That's if you're Dutch. So yes, according to Dutch, Birmingham is shit. Thank you, Holland. Speaking of Holland, we'll come back to that in a second, but we have a new car from Holland
Ooh,
in GTA. Again, it's sold, but we'll come back later. So, with that said, sorry Wolves fans, sorry Birmingham fans, but who knows, we might touch on them every now and again to see how they get on, because technically they are local teams, as you probably figured out already. We will never say exactly where, but as you figured out, me, Josh and Ryan are from the West Midlands in the UK. Basically, just to quickly explain for the Americans, because we do have American subscribers, West Midlands is basically smack bang in the middle of England. Smack bang in the middle. And as you go around, you will find the accent varies a little bit. We don't try to speak too much of the accent, because we know that not everybody, because we do have subscribers from other regions of the country as well, that not everybody understands us. So we apologise for that. Now, with that said, well, as we have, and also as well now, if, I don't know, the Americans use this term.
Yeah.
If we have a person that they support one club, and they think, nah, I support that club no more, I'll go and support another club. And that goes round and round and round. It's something we call a glory hunter.
Yes.
Because look at teams like Man United, Arsenal, Man City. They're all
Spurs.
Spurs, Tottenham. They're always at the top. They're quite overrated teams, if you ask us. But we do
Liverpool.
follow them every now and again. Liverpool, definitely. Well, now, guys, me personally, I am not a West Brom fan, but I do support them occasionally because I have to put up with them because, well, I say on both sides of our families. Well, my side of the family. Well, I have two sides actually. My dad's side of the family is a West Brom. Well, they're manual West Brom fans, and Josh, if you've seen Josh's video what we're about to mention, go and check that out now if you haven't. The second video talking about this part.
Oh yeah.
We don't talk about this part very often because it's very frustrating to the point where we swear and we don't like swearing very much, especially in front of children.
Yeah.
But Josh hates his father. Couldn't just draw the line there. So, with that said, he's so side of the family. But are they all West Brom fans? Am I wrong?
Well,
After 10 years?
Well, yeah, all of our sides are West Brom fans. I mean, I do, on my other side, I have to admit that I do have my granddad, who is a Manchester United supporter. And,
Fair enough.
and I do have my cousin, who is a Wolverhampton
One
Wanderers
of your
supporter.
cousins, because I'm sure you're like me, you've got hundreds of cousins to me to name. So yeah, one of your cousins.
So one of my one of my cousins is a Wolves supporter, so I have to put up with that.
So yeah, it varies throughout the family. So, well, as this is, I actually have. Well, if you've heard of the Mail, which is a newspaper in the UK, they usually, for every year, they usually bring out a big, massive calendar with all the pictures on them. Now it is bloody massive, so I'm not getting them all out, but I have selected a few teams at random, and I can confirm that my top 3 teams chose. First one is obviously one, I'm a Villa fan.
Yeah.
Next one will be Liverpool, and for the sake of the Wolves fans out there, we'll do Wolves as well. So let's start with the one we hate. Sorry, Wolves fans. But yes, me and Josh don't do Wolves. Sorry. Anyway, we'll do it anyway. And however, hang on. Now, before we continue, we will say. Now, again, we don't know if these managers' names are pronounced perfectly, but we call him Nuno. In the UK, we call him Nuno. Now, when Wolves got promoted last season, back to the Premier League, they actually did spend quite a lot of money, and we give them a round of applause.
Yeah.
And this paper here actually has some facts about some interesting players. And as well subject of Wolves, why don't we mention João Moutinho from Portugal? Now, first of all, he came from Italy, didn't he? He came from Serie A.
He did, Joe.
No, he came from Monaco, wasn't he? No, it was
he come from
French League One.
The French League from Monaco. So that was a good sign.
Okay. No, he come from Monaco. What's a heavy fee? About 30 million. I think he's on 30 million, wasn't he? 30 million? Well, since then, this is the facts that the Mail on Sunday have come out with. That's a newspaper, yeah. So it says he created many chances, 84 to be precise, the highest, which actually is the highest amount of chances to score goals by any Wolves player. So well done, João Moutinho. And we can confirm, we believe he's had a contract extension roughly for the next 4 years. Gosh, you're good at maths, correct?
Yep.
So we are. Well, let's say the season starts next, which is August 11th, right?
Yep.
That's roughly. Well, today is August 7th. No.
Yep.
So today is 7th. We'll round it up and say the 11th is next week. So as of August 11th, 4-year contract. Is that 2024? Roughly June 24.
2023. It should be a 4-year
2023. Both start till 2024, as of now. We'll come to in a minute. So, I'm not going to go through all of these because there's about 32 of them altogether, totaling in 128 games to be shown on Sky TV if you live in the UK.
Yeah.
Mainly on Sky Sports Premier League and Sky Sports Football at the following times. Now, in the UK, we have also got a bit of a crisis at the moment. We'll come to it in a minute. So, first of all, okay, pick a random number, please, between 1 and 32. No higher than 32.
Ooh.
Quickly.
Now, me, I would say
all day.
I will pick number 12.
3, 4, 5, 11, 12. You selected November 9th. You. Oh, you fuck. George! You've done it again! You've done it again!
Did I pick a bad one?
No, sorry. No, I'm not saying it.
Oh.
No, it's not happening.
Oop.
Tell them why.
That's basically when Villa play at Villa, when they play at the Molineux, which is Wolves versus Villa.
Well, guess what? I might not support the Wolves, but I'm definitely watching that game. Josh, I might consider this, but at the minute I consider it a joke. Well, actually, you know something?
What's up?
Put that there on your fucking calendar. Do you know why?
Are we gonna? Are we gonna watch a Villa victory?
Yes, and I'm going to your house to watch it. Not really. Not really. Anyway, moving on. Okay, we'll do 3. Get another one, Josh.
I'm gonna pick number. I'm gonna pick number 19.
So 12 was Wolves, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Ooh, interesting. And it's Boxing Day, December 26th. And again, a bit debatable whether it's actually going to show on Sky because, well, we'll touch on the crisis quickly.
Yeah.
Usually in the Premier League, there's 132 games in every season. This year, Sky Sports are only doing 128 of them. Because between the months of October and December, Amazon Prime are having a few of them. Because Sky have teamed up with Amazon to show some of the Premier League games. However, there is something at the bottom on some of the teams that they say to be confirmed. But at the moment, we don't have it here, which apparently is Boxing Day, which is Thursday, which must mean that Christmas Day is on the Wednesday. So, Boxing Day, Man City at home, and all these times are in UK time, by the way, in BST, which is 3 o'clock.
Yep.
Okay, moving on. Now actually, because this has been a slightly long conversation streak already, Josh, I think we best leave it there. Conversation streak part 2.
Yes, we'll see you guys for part 2.
The rest of the Premier League fixtures for some.
Okay. See you guys. We'll see you guys in part 2. Okay guys, welcome back to part 2. So
yes, probably this is going slightly longer because we're talking Premier League fixtures and transfers as well as we go along. So excuse us for that. This is why we need to do this ASAP, because this is going to be a bloody long episode. So on the last part, we talked all their fixtures. So Josh, other than number 12, because you know exactly what that answer's going to be for Villa, don't you?
yep.
So other than number 12, pick a number between 1 and 32. No higher than 32?
No higher than 32. I'm going to say 27.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27. February 29th at Villa Park at 3 o'clock. Again, in BST. All these are in BST. That will go 3 o'clock. British summertime here. Just a note for you. That's a note for you.
Okay.
So BST, So, note, all times are in British summer time.
Summertime.
Yes. Exactly. Yes. So, okay, and that is Sheffield United, newly promoted team. Interesting. Okay, I'll pick a random one myself. Okay. I will go. I'm not going to say why, but this date, particular date, is a very special day for me because let's just say it's my grandfather, my late grandfather, died many years ago, unfortunately. So this day is special for me. So I'll say February 8th. February 8th. Gosh, mark that day for your calendar. You know why?
Ooh. Is it Villa versus Tottenham?
Speaking, hang on a minute. Hammond?
Yes?
Oh my God. You finally decided to join us, and on that note, I've just been kicked. However, we will continue. You finally decided to join us.
So,
Yep.
Well, it's a good job you have there, because you'll catch up when this episode airs. Deal?
Of course.
Okay, so, considering I've been kicked for inactivity on Conversation Street this week, we will still continue. I'll just give you what we can.
What did you left?
What? Inactivity, not moving. But just a few here. One, all teams usually play definitely on New Year's Day. So, Man United for Villa, away to Man United. Is to be confirmed apparently. Actually no, sorry, that's December 1st, sorry. January 1st, sorry, is Burnley, sorry, my bad. Again, it's 3 o'clock. But anyway, I think, okay, but let's just go just quickly on Liverpool. Because we have some transfers to talk about also. Okay, Josh, pick a random number between 1 and 32. And say we can include 12 this time.
okay. I'm gonna go for 3.
Third game of the season, you say?
Yes.
All 24. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. At Anfield. At 5:30 PM. Arsenal. And my random number, which is to on New Year's Day, that is Sheffield United at 3 PM. And April 11th.
So no wonder the Trevor Clarksons are going to come back here.
I'm sorry, he'll return shortly.
April 11th.
I don't need to come back here.
Yeah. I did invite her.
You should be in the session.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh.
I'm coming back. Right, yes. So, that's quickly on some of the fixtures for our top 3 selected teams. So, now, transfers. Now, some of these, what we're about to mention, are roughly a week old, roughly. But if you live in the UK, you'll know a lot of these because they'll be on Sky. But for those of you who are interested in European football, we'll transfer these now. So Josh, can you remember a few off the top of your head? I think I've got a few ideas.
A few transfers.
Yes, a few transfers that we know of that have definitely happened in the last week or so. Roughly since these last during the transfer.
I would say a player, well, from Man United, I should say. His name is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He had a Future Stars last season from Palace, and now he's joined Man United.
If that comes as a treat, please, also, that would be good, and I'll be on my way, back on my way. Thank you, GPA.
And also, a transfer that is very close to happening for Manchester United is...
no, hang on a minute. No, this one I think is a bit of a fluke. Is salute the right word? I'm not sure, but isn't this funny? No. This just it was literally yesterday. Literally
Yeah.
yesterday. Because today is Sunday. Sunday, August 7th. Literally yesterday. Leicester was supposed to be playing yesterday, and they did. And the player we are talking about is Harry Maguire, an English defender. And isn't it funny that Leicester left him out of the squad? And that he also chose not to play. And then literally, about 7 PM, local time here in the UK, yes, literally yesterday, about 7 PM, they announced that he had left Leicester. And they are currently, as we speak, as this episode is being recorded now, we speak of that he is looking to sign his contract probably today, if not today, definitely by the end of next week, which will be at least Friday. And the thing to that, well, apparently it might be the second, I think, in my opinion, the second most expensive defender in Europe. And that is £80 million.
Can you ask?
And gets worse. If you've heard of Ajax, which is a club in Holland, the most expensive defender in Europe at the moment, again, probably because he got pronounced correctly, but Matthias de Ligt. With a price tag, if I remember correctly, of around 100 million. 160 million, I think it was. 165 million. Makes him the most expensive defender in Europe.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
definitely one. Now, apologies if this contains strong language, but I think it's about to, because I'm also glad this has happened, because, well, the way it's gone, because I don't see it happening, and I don't see why it should. Josh.
Yep.
Gareth Bale?
Gareth Bale.
Or no, dare I even mention his name the other day? The fucking stress we've been through.
Gareth Bale. I just.
What happened, and then I'll
Well,
get my language ready.
Well, let's just
Even
say
though I don't
Gareth
want
Bale. He's been trying to force a move out of Real Madrid. He was expected to make a move to China, in which he would earn £1 million a week.
Yeah, most people in pounds also. So yeah, 1 million British pounds a week.
And it was all going well until
So
Real
how
Madrid.
much is that in dollars from £1 million?
About when, we're not sure in dollars actually, Hammond. They're not sure actually, but roughly in dollars, we're looking at about, compared to the Chinese yen, we can't say.
And
It's impossible.
well, and
But it literally last week, wasn't it? Last week.
literally last week, Real
About
Madrid.
Wednesday, I think. About Wednesday.
And Real Madrid said, "No, you're not going to China. We've decided to cut your transfer off."
And I heard yesterday that apparently he's staying at Real Madrid, but apparently where this has come from, we're not sure, or who it's come from. They're not saying. But apparently he will never play for Real Madrid ever again. And what's really pissed me off is the fact that now don't get me wrong. Now, first of all, no disrespect to the guy. He's an absolute legend, and he's gone down as a legend for many reasons, despite his controversies. And he's rumoured to be on the front cover of FIFA 20. If you play the mobile version of FIFA 19, the Ultimate Team game, you'll know that he's a 95 rated legend. I've heard rumours to be up to 96 rated icon in FIFA 20. And he goes by the name of Zinedine Zidane. Now, he originally resigned as Real Madrid manager shortly after the cup win. Ronaldo was still there at the time. I believe it was the cup match against Liverpool, I believe. Where Liverpool, sadly, well, it had its controversies, but yeah. Anyway, he resigned for no reason. And about February-ish, about February this year, he recently came back. And since then, especially yesterday, he's been a bit nasty towards Bale. Bale should be playing for his team, Real Madrid. But Zidane's refusing to play him. Why? That's what I want to know. Why? Why? Just tell me why. Literally, why? And in that case, Bale has said, well, in my opinion, if I was Bale, I'd say, well, if you're not going to let me play, here's 2 fingers, shove them where the sun don't shine, I'll go on holiday. And plus, worst of all, had he have moved to China, his wife and children would have to move out to China with him, because they did follow him from Tottenham also. But some people, I agree mostly because Chinese food isn't our cup of tea. But, and can you imagine Bale's children trying to survive on Chinese food? Bloody noodles for dinner every day.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong, I like Chinese noodles. But imagine doing that every day for like the length of the Premier League season. How boring. Oh, please. So, as we speak, that deal is not happening. And one more before we leave you, because we have something else to discuss as well, which is actually regarding GTA. So, one more random one, Josh, which I think I have the idea, and it came out this afternoon actually. Roughly midday in the UK this afternoon. No, again, apologies if these aren't pronounced perfectly, but he originally came out of Juventus's Youth Academy. The Youth Academy for the Americans, to explain to Americans, is where we have players at 16 minimum, roughly until the age of 21, and then once they reach the age of 21, or at least above 18, they can be bought for roughly over £1 million, over £1 million, and also be paid over £1 million should they want to. Now, this guy, I think you can also look him up in the FIFA store, because I believe still at Juventus he is available to buy in FIFA. Keane, if I write.
Yes, Moise Kean has joined Everton.
Yes, Everton here in the UK for a head tag, which is actually about 50 million, wasn't it?
As it stands, for Moise Kean, it's...
I don't know, 63.5 I think it was. Or 0.3, between 0.3, 0.5.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
There you go, that's according to Sky Sports. So that's that. But considering if he's under 21, he's still worth a bit of million. And speaking of millions, Rashford's staying at Man United. Yay! Whee! Brilliant. Anyway, that's it. Last and final half of conversation cease was made for short, because we only have one topic left. And that is something we've got in GTA and possibly the future of events. See you guys in a minute.
Yep, see you guys in a sec.